Israel remaining on high alert for a possible attack from Iran, including proxy groups like Hezbollah, the Houthis, obviously Hamas still at war with them. And overnight, Egypt warning its airlines to avoid Tehran airspace, but nothing ended up happening thus far.
CNN, however, is reporting Israel believes Hezbollah will strike first, regardless of what Iran intends to do. Panelists are here. Harley Lippman is a foreign policy expert. Caroline Glick is a former assistant foreign policy advisor to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Great to have you both. Harley, let me start with you. What are you expecting in regards to this possible attack by Hezbollah?
Well, everybody's calculating how effective it will be and how devastating it could be. And the problem is that Hezbollah is 10 times stronger than Hamas and has at their disposal 150,000 missiles that could literally reach any part of Israel. That said, they know that Israel will retaliate in a way that's going to cause Lebanon more damage than whatever damage Hezbollah does to Israel. And there are a lot of pressure in Lebanon to tell Hezbollah, don't do this. We don't want to lose our homes the way Palestinians lost their home in Gaza. So there's a lot of fierce debates going on, but Hezbollah, due to pride, needs to make some strike because their number two to Nasrallah, the head of Hezbollah, was taken out by Israel. So they will strike, and I think Israel will have a devastating response. And I think Iran is waiting in the wings. But Iran's, defense systems are not as good as people think.
Yeah.
And I think they're not going to be as effective or as devastating as everybody is afraid of.
Yeah, it is in question as day by day goes on. There have been threats to Israel in terms of Iran attacking. I'll go to Caroline. Your thoughts on Hezbollah. Again, Hezbollah has been attacking Israel. That information is not really new. Is there going to be a stronger force than what we've seen from Hezbollah? What are you hearing?
Like there could be. I think that one thing that we have to realize is that what domestic opinion in Lebanon thinks about Hezbollah is neither here nor there, because Hezbollah controls Lebanon, and the government has expressed complete support for Hezbollah, which makes sense because Hezbollah controls the Lebanese government and the military for that matter. So, there is no real state of Lebanon. It's just one forward operating base of Iran controlled by Hezbollah against Israel. That's what the country is, and that's very important to point out. I think the problem for Iran is they can shoot at Israel, they can do all kinds of things, but they want to protect their nuclear installations. And the real problem with what we're hearing right now and the calls for an immediate ceasefire, American operations to try to achieve a ceasefire at all costs, is that will keep Iran on a glide path to a nuclear breakout. They're already preparing. They had a major missile exercise yesterday that showed that they're weaponizing their warheads to make them capable of carrying nuclear weapons. So, we're talking about a very advanced state of Iran's nuclear project, and there's a creeping suspicion that the effort to achieve an immediate ceasefire that's being handled by the administration is going to lead to an outcome that would be devastating strategically for Israel, where you have Hamas and Hezbollah remaining in place in Gaza and in Lebanon without any significant diminishment, particularly to Hezbollah's operational capabilities, and Iran on the cusp of a nuclear weapon, or nuclear arsenal. And so that's really the problem here. It's more the push for a ceasefire than anything else. Israel will have to handle what it has to handle.
Yeah, indeed. We'd heard last week from the Ayatollah of Iran that there would be revenge for the death of Hania. We'll be watching and waiting to see. Harley Lippman, Caroline Glick, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.